what's up guys, this is Where 1974 and I'm bringing you part 5 of Tenko's Secret of the Stars. And if you didn't see the last video, I went on a mission, or covered a mission, to find the key that basically lowers the bridge down. And I did just that. So now I'm just walking around, minding my business. And this particular shrine, Star Shrine, I won't fight the boss here because I'm too wimpy. It's basically get one of my powers, at least her powers, Tina's. Should I show you? Maybe I should just show you. The boss is here, not here, but they're all pretty much over the world, and you get a unique power if you're able to defeat them. It's pretty much optional. You don't really have to defeat them. I'm just going to pretty much show you what they look like. And this is what she looks like. I am the Spear of Water, a soldier under the star, blah 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 blah. And more yada yada. And you can refuse and come back here later. So what I have to do now is I need to find a person here. Not right here anyway. I think, yeah, I knew there was something going on there. I wasn't able to fight any enemies after I crossed the bridge there. Some of the enemies do jump in difficulty, but again, not really that hard. You get a little bit more XP, but nothing to cry about as hanging around here for a while. So the place where I need to go is southward. And of course remember these guys here, one of the bosses I fought. And now there are 3 of them. Of course with a lot less hit points. And they do give good experience if they go in 3s. And 111. And there's Pigman, a little harder version. Again, they do hit quite a bit, even though I'm maxed out in my equipment, at least at this point of the game. Pig King. I bet you if you kill him, you make some dainty bacon. So this is where I need to be. And once I talk to him, or if I talk to him, I'll just end this segment here. Oh, chemist. I changed myself into gold, but I can still talk. Even though it's the floor there, that's all gold. So I need to go to a forest and get a mustache. Oh, this is crazy talk. That's the gold sickness there. Yes, I will. I have to anyway. So I'm going to end this segment, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so now I'm prepared to go in the forest. I got my notes here to go through the maze. It's actually a little long, but there's no enemies here. And when I get in, I'm going to fast forward and get to the boss. Alright, that didn't take too much time at all. I might use that fast forwarding feature as a something that you probably want to see a lot more, especially going through those mazes. But in any case, here is the monster that I get his mustache from, and he does have some kind of mustache. A white one, for that matter. So this particular boss is a tiny bit harder if you're not careful. And we'll try and hope Darrow's trying to mute him, because that really would have helped. Yeah, you can cast spell dummy. So what I was trying to do before is cast mute, and that will definitely help me protection against all those spells. You can see there, besides the spells he cast on, you can cast Breath of Fire. And that actually hurt. And he also cast sleep spells on me. And that would pretty much be a disaster if you can. I don't have anything, at least within my items, for protection against fire. And that's more of that bolt. It doesn't hurt that much. It's a pain. I'd rather him casting the bolt on me than keep breathing fire on me. And my mage is hurting. And good thing like has this here too. I think that my characters will do some more critical hits on me. Okay, that's not good. I'm not sure of anything there to actually wake him up. I'll just keep pounding this. He's probably close to death. I honestly don't know. But he's woke anyway, so he took that little brief nap. And he wakes up and finally he's getting a bolt right across the face. And there he goes. So I was right. He was about to die. I found the mustache. So if I deliver it to that guy who needs it, he should be able to cure his goldism, if that's the correct word to say it. I should be alright. And the best part is that once I'm done with this part, I can get some upgrades. Imagine that, laying away on gold. I can change me back to normal. Yay. Yay me. Doesn't say abracadabra or peanut butter sandwiches. And there's the gold, it's all gone. And it gives me gold. Not the gold I want though, but... Again, since I'm full of money, I technically don't need it. Even without the gold that I have at the moment, I pretty much don't need a 2,000. Because you get a lot of gold in this game. Duh, probably would want to change it from experienced gold, because that will make my life a lot easier playing this game. And once this is completed, god damn. Once this segment's done, I think I'll do one more segment. Because afterwards I'm going to have to do some major leveling in my part. Because the next segment is going to require some major leveling on my side. And luckily the enemies here aren't too bad, except a few. Alright, I'm going to pause the video and we'll stop at the snowy side. Alright, so we begin this segment here inside the snowy village. I'm not quite sure what the name is, but I pretty much don't care so long as it's selling some upgrades. And there's indeed a lot of snow. Well, 3 feet of snow, apparently, but I can go inside the doors there. But I also did some segments there, if you haven't noticed already, as I brought David and my companion here inside the tent. And basically checking things out. And since I also get some good upgrades, but I won't be using them. I'll be using these two. Actually, you can't get to the boss because there are gates there. And what's the best part of this bed, you actually get your magic points healed up, which is a plus instead of going to the old hill all the time. It's also worth knowing too that the monsters are around here, and the cave we're about to go to in a few moments are, well, some of them are a pain in the ass. Well, and we shall see who they are, at least in this video. And there they are, David and this pet priest. I'm just going around town here, talking to some people here, basically just showing you what's in store for me, or basically telling what's going on. The plot thickens even further. If you know about Gyarados, he was the circus trainer. He pretty much captured Cody and the talking lion. And you just saw there when I moved through the snow, I lose hit points. You can get an item to reduce the damage, but it's not worth it. You need as much armor as you get. And so here we are. This is actually a little bit longer than the other mazes I went to. And we beat some gold dogs. Gold? Doesn't matter. I just noticed there, I flew under the settings. That I got to turn on. So I did went through this cave a little earlier, so I had to get some items, and plus the much needed experience points. And the gold dogs aren't that too hard. Spectres are pretty much like ghosts. You have to use magic points to get rid of them. Well, no magic points, I mean the freeze 2 or fire, but freeze 2 is probably better because they can take out both ghosts at once. Now you just notice that on the left hand side there are treasure chests, but you can't get at them unless you're in the other group. I'll find out in the next segment. Now the ice bears do take a little bit off, but they do give nice XP. And they're somewhat immune to the freeze 2, but with the spread damage, that's probably the only ability you guys have. Now you notice the weapon we got there, I believe it's called the riot gun. At least I think it is. I can't remember now, it's not really that important. And you probably noticed too as well, I got myself a new weapon for my mage. And it's called a power cane. And you can only get this in the cave, at least near the boss. So that's what I did earlier. I went through this cave, opened as much chests as I can, just to reach that. And this is even one of the enemies I was talking about, the armor. The armor can cast Fire 2, and you definitely don't want them to cast Fire 2 on you, because they can take a way big chunk off your hit points. And apparently they're persistent. Well, I'm not, so I'm leaving. Yeah. Though they won't kill you outright in the first battle, but I definitely don't want to use my magic points. Holy God. To heal myself up. That'd be most wasteful indeed. I was about to say before, the other item, besides the power cane, is what's called the cowboy hat. Yeehaw. And I equipped that on my mage because I want her to survive the physical attacks. Now here's the second enemy here. That's pretty much a pain in the butt. And that's it, the blown gas. And gas is more like it. Well, normally I would run away. I could use the much experience points I can get. Just in case anyway. I should be fine right now, but you never know. And one armor, I could probably take him on. And the other enemy there is pretty much vulnerable to these attacks. I usually hit too hard. Let's take the armor around. Yep, there he goes. And I learned my life. That is my resurrection spell. And both him and Tina do get the life spells, which is very, very useful. And more armory. I'm not quite sure if they drop any items that are needed, but I'm not going to wait to find out. At this point in time, there aren't really anything I need in this cave anymore, because I pretty much got it. As far as I know, it doesn't hold me. At least so far, during my segments I did. Dang it. And they do give nice XP, by the way, those specters. And they're gluten for punishment, aren't they? One spell, then they're gone. I'm actually near the anti-stop. Besides that zombie in the beginning of the game, I didn't count any enemies that can stop you. I was saying before, the boss should be in the next room. Gyarados or Gyarados or whatever the hell his name is. I call him Deadbeat. Probably should have bothered with. But what this game does is that, let's say there's 3 enemies, and you get rid of the first one. It does not go to the second enemy next to it, it actually goes to the third. So that's pretty much a waste of a turn. You can see there. I went to the third enemy instead of the second enemy. Games too that you actually don't take a lot off as you should from enemies. Mittens. Berries and mittens go together like pie and ice cream. Who knows? Maybe the 3 bears, I mean these Goldilocks. I should be in this cave, just want to make sure because I haven't explored this cave earlier. And more 3 ice bears. I think that could be a bluish. Yep. Nicely done. And get everybody healed up. I should be okay on the healing department. And here we go. New kids are finally here. And here we go. Now this person, it can be, well, more like a pain in the ass than the other boss, but... And that is not good. You definitely don't want to be dazed, because I don't have anything that can cure me from dazing. Except that herb spot in town earlier. Try maybe some fair kind of damage. Yeah, I really want to mute him too, but I'm not doing that well. Damn it. 26, that's quite a bit on my armor type leader character. God damn it. Well, so long as Tina's not muted, it should be okay. That's pretty much a freeze 2 type. I definitely don't want this fight to carry on. Oh well, worst comes to shove, I can't say. I'm gonna get you! Ouch, that was a critical hit there. And my magic points are starting to deplete a bit. I have to be extra cautious. Should I freeze or save him? Yeah, it worked. A bit. Not enough. Grapes. And poor Ike is still muted, so I can't use his magic to heal himself, or Tina, for that matter. Hopefully this battle ends soon, but not likely. The thing about making this battle harder than it is, I don't have anything in my inventory to cure Mute. Oh great, besides Mute will just sleep. Hurt, maybe? But Tina's about to die. I don't have strong healing, but... Ah, so it does have that. And she bit the big one by turning gray. You die. Die big times. Anything to heal her? Restore. Does that work? Yes, it does. I may have to change my tactics here. That guy's not doing diddly squat against him. Well, at least when he's casting, it's not affecting me. Well, at least the status was. Burn! Burn! I should have cast far too in the beginning. That might save me a lot of heartache. And there he goes. In style. Don't think you've won. There is no way to rescue Cody the lion. What is it, Sesame Street? She's like Cody. And with him, killed, murdered, disarray, chopped. The snowy town is now normal. However, there's something gravely ill about him. He's turned to gold and asleep. I think when you turn a person to gold, it'll you know, die. And so we now have about 50-pound lion, or 100-pound lion we have to carry around. Now this could be tricky here because I don't got that much magic points on me. Cure me. And I'm getting... can I melee these people here? Ow. Oh, that's just great, man. I might tell you about the beginning of my videos about the illness. Well, as I mentioned before, you can't cast spells while you're ill. But she's not, well, not much magic points left. It's pretty much mundane. It's about to die. I don't think there's a hospital here either. And if I know this game here, if I try to go to bed, I'm not getting my illness. I actually have to go to the hospital. But apparently I know a particular person in here who might help. And we know that the place has been upgraded. Please cure me. No. Son of a bitch. And there's the new laboratory, warehouse. And we didn't know what Baz is. Baz is the farmer that we rescued from the org. I call him org. And there is she. And there's my poison. Can you cure the gold? Nope. Please try elsewhere. Thanks for giving up, Doc. You gave me a lot of hope. So, if you're thinking what I'm thinking, there might be a person around here that might be able to cure the goldness. And if you're thinking about the gold guy, you are correct. I will have to look at him and use his mustache. And see if they're able to cure him from his blindness, or not for his blindness, at least the goldness. Perfect, I probably want to sell him, give me a quadrillionaire, but being a good guy I am, I can't do that, because he actually a pillion, or being a cotillion, or a quillion. I don't know. Screw the monsters, I'm just gonna cast Repel and get up here. So once I cure him, I'm just gonna end this video. And once I do that, things should become more interesting. And the plot will definitely move forward. No, I don't want to change him back. Nah. I brought peanut butter sandwich. Eh. And there he is. Curious goldness, but not necessarily his blindness. Alright, so what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna follow along. And the next segment, or actually probably the next video, is I'm gonna cure his blindness. And maybe get another party member. Until then, I'll see you later.